Hey everybody, and welcome to your Dragon Ball Thursday video where we unbox some cool toys, usually SH Figuarts, but occasionally we do something a little different. So I thought I'd take a break from the Figuarts and do a little bit of Dragon Ball Pops because, you know, I'm getting out of Pop figures, but I'm still buying all the Dragon Ball ones. This run is the latest as of this filming wave, and it has some that are very, very cool. And again, some I'm not quite familiar with, though after seeing Broly, I am back in the mood. I'm finally into Season 4 of Dragon Ball Z, so we're getting there. I'm gonna get it all watched. But I was so excited to find all these, especially King Kai and Bubbles. That is the one I was most looking forward to. That said though, we got 6 of these bad boys to check out. So why don't we start getting at it? We got the androids, we got Goku in his lounging jacket. Well, I guess it's not a lounging jacket. And of course Yamcha with Puar. And we're gonna start with Videl. And of course I love that they're making a character like Videl. However, I'm not really familiar with the arc in which this version of her comes from because I haven't gotten to watch it just yet. But obviously, I'm working towards getting there. I'm gonna use a little knife pop in action. I don't know why, I'm gonna toss these boxes because I'm getting all my space back and it feels really good. All right, so Videl comes with a stand. I like those green shoes, those pop nicely. I like the attitude, that really sells through. We got this nice little logo there. That again, and don't tell me, you know, I'm gonna watch the show, so no spoilers if you don't mind. Looks like we've got a little bit of a paint damage there, but nothing too bad. It actually looks worse on camera than it does in real life. We've got some, you know, dust and stuff going on, or vinyl dust, I guess. And yeah, so I do like the pop of the green. The pigtails are real nice. Let's see how well the stand works. The stand works just as well as you would expect it. And of course she stands very, very nicely. Cool. So there's Videl. Let's put this back in here for space and move it to the side. And now let's go for Goku. Chillin', even though he is in Super Saiyan mode. Again, I have no idea what this is about. Mary tells me I should be getting very close to this episode. So, I hope so, because I'd like to see this. And now we're gonna pop him open. We're gonna see what we think. I do like when they do things like this too, when it's kind of more, slightly different, a little bit more random, unusual versions of the characters. So he does have kind of his, is it a Letterman jacket? What do they call those? He's got a nice belt. Obviously Chi-Chi dressed him because he's looking pretty good here. We got 59 on the side. And we got the nice big old bright shiny green eyes with a almost metallic finish to them. Not quite, but it's definitely shiny. No holes in the feet. And he's good. He's just digging in his pockets for that leftover bacon, or muffin. He's looking for muffin crumbs, that's what it is. All right, let's do Android 17. Oh my God. Now, of course, I have not seen the opening arc, you know, for the androids, the whole Cell saga and everything. I'm not to that yet. I will get there, but man, did I already fall in love with this guy in the arc for the end of Dragon Ball Super. Because again, if you didn't know, Mary and I did actually finish all of Super before Broly. We did move over to the subs. And of course, we're still gonna watch the dubs as well. But now I really love this character, and he's looking really good. He doesn't look too different than how he did in Super, so that's nice. I can kind of pretend. The handkerchief is nice. He's got his little gun there. The pop of the green socks is nice. The attitude really shows up well, which is the one hand, kind of, you know, half lethargic about it. Looks like I've got some vinyl dust here I'm gonna need to kind of clean off a little bit. They nailed his face. Again, he's kind of got the nice hair to really sell who he is, so I like that. A little bit of the torn jean. Kind of pretty UK blue Chuck Taylors. I like it. And yeah, he's gonna stand, he should stand okay. I think it's just because I got him on a t-shirt here. So, all right. So we're halfway through. What you gonna do, brother? I don't know, I just wanted to make that reference. Android 18. If she's not too busy thrilling Krillin, she's out here being a pop. I don't know, I thought I had somewhere to go with that. I did not. Now, of course, again, my familiarity with her also comes from Dragon Ball Super, as I have not made it quite to this arc yet, but I'm loving her in there, and I think she got really, for me, more interesting when we actually got to the Tournament of Power, because I liked her as Krillin's wife, and I'm very curious as to how all that comes about, so I'm going to find out soon, hopefully, one of these days. I mean, I still got like 100 and something episodes of Z to get through, though, so it's going to take me a minute. And, of course, she does have just the right pose and facial expression. I do like that quite a bit. The boots look pretty good. We got the RR on the back. I'm assuming, and again, don't tell me because I'm going to watch. I'm assuming that's a kind of manufacturer logo or something. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm going to find out the old-fashioned way by actually watching it. I'm sorry I'm so far behind, but I'm loving it. I'm obsessed. I'm back in the mood, and we got to get it watched, so. All right, let's try this feet hole, feet peg, feet stand, figure stand. I knew I'd find the word eventually. It goes in quite nicely, and of course she's going to stand just right. Now we're getting into two that I'm quite excited for. This is my second Yamcha Pop, but my first ever Puar. Of course, we have the dead Yamcha Comic-Con exclusive, which I thought was just way too cool not to have. And I love that now they're doing these little pairings. So it'd be kind of interesting if we can get somebody with Oolong at some point. Maybe Launch. I guess Launch, though, you'd have two different Pops for. So, ooh, that would be a really cool exclusive 2-pack. All right. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. He's so cool. That's a really awful version of 4-star Vegeta. All right, so Yamcha, I really like this pose. I love they got the scars on the face right, the big old wavy hair. That is really nice, so I can have him pre-death and after death. Wait, did he have a figure peg and I totally missed it? I mean, a stand? Oh, he does have a stand. Well, that's good, because that hair is definitely gonna weigh him. Oh, actually, he stands just fine, so I'm not entirely sure why they're giving me a stand, but I do love the bright orange and blue color combination. That is also my PlayStation controller combination, because I had to have the Goku color when I found it. I don't think they meant it to be that, but I had to do it. I really love that. I love he's got his fighting pose on. I can turn his head a little bit. Don't think you're really supposed to be able to do that, but with certain figures like this, I think it's really cool when you can. Yeah, another great Dragon Ball sculpt right there. And of course we get little cute Puar. Aw. I finally learned how to properly pronounce it when Mary said, just think Guar, but with a P. I was like, oh, all right, Puar. Yeah, that works. So, I don't know, I guess he's, yeah, oh yeah, he'll stand real easy. It's actually, it almost feels like a Dorb. Just a little bit more detail in the body. Not a Dorb, pint-sized hero. That's what I'm thinking. So that's really cool. All right, one more, here we go. The one I'm most excited for, because, come on, King Kai is just awesome and such a big part of it, but the fact that they included Bubbles just makes it a billion times even cooler. And then it was really fun, because last night, or the other night, Mary and I, we watched, she had never seen the movie of Battle of the Gods, so even though we've seen all the Super, it was really fun to kind of go back to what is essentially the beginning of Super, of course, see the differences from the show and the movie, but also just kind of going back in there for me now with a lot more knowledge and love of all the characters, so I really enjoyed that. All right, so King Kai is great. I love that they put his hands behind his back. I think that is brilliant. They got just the right pose. The face is good. These little tendrils are awesome. The colors are really beautiful, really low to the ground, so you know he's gonna stand, no problems. That is awesome. Almost makes you want to die and go to heaven. Not really. No, because then how am I going to see when new Dragon Ball starts happening? And then we get Bubbles. They should have included the little cricket dude too. Is it Jimmy? Something like that? I can't remember. I am poop with names unless they're names that are said 1,000 times or printed on the box. Although I remember King Kai and I remember Bubbles. So I don't think there's anybody here whose name I wouldn't have remembered. But that's awesome. By the way, there's a new wave of these. Of course, I complete this wave, and as usual, they announced the next wave. I'm not mad, though, because it is going to be pretty freaking awesome. We're actually going to get Raditz, but most importantly, we're going to get Nappa. And I'm so stoked for a Nappa pop, you can't even believe it. All right, well, there you guys go. That is this wave or series. Do they even print series numbers on here anymore? They do not. So this is whatever wave series of Dragon Ball Pops there is for January 2019, I'll just call it that. Let me know which one of these are your favorites, which ones are you looking for, which ones are you having trouble finding, what's your favorite episode of Dragon Ball Super? Yeah, let's talk about that. How much did you love Broly? Let's talk about that. Just don't spoil it in case people didn't get to see it, even though they keep adding theatrical screenings, so you may still get a chance. All right, let me know. Geek out with me in the comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button, give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged, or you can push that muffin button. Let's call it the muffin button. All right, I guess now I'm not gonna make it to 10 minutes. I'm not gonna try. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go open up some more stuff and watch some more Dragon Ball Z. I'll see you all later.